From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, Mookie Betts. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. You've got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The pitch. Out to short. Betts throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 2-2 now. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Taylor on his way over. Makes the catch. And that is that. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And our pitcher tonight, Ethan Small. What do you look for here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And he deals. This to third. To first. And Betts is gone.
Batting second.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's hard hit on the line. Soler. Makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Here's Jason Hayward. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Estrada gets it to first. They limit the damage here, but two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Second inning set to go, and digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Taylor settles under it. Brings it in. And there are two down.
Batting sixth. The
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the grab, and that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Max Muncy at the dish. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One gone, runner at first. Dives, and he can't hang on. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That's a base hit. Run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. One run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Ethan Small gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 67. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 6-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. Into center and a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner takes off. Hard ground ball, base knock. Hernandez around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ball to strike. The pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And strike 2.
1-2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Around third, he'll score easily, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled it.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tristan Beck.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here is Chris Taylor. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Flores. Taylor is out. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Going to count 1 and 2. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
To third, Muncy. Fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting nine.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in game one of this three-game set. And that squirts through.
Now batting.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Thairo Estrada.
That one not close. And that's ball two. Right side, Freeman. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Miguel Rojas. Swinging a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Around third. The relay throw. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
So a man aboard. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Kicks and fires. Liner snagged at first. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
Up next is the designated hitter.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Shohei on the go. Ahmed zips it to first, and Hernandez is out. And the back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the fourth. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball four.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Fights it off. You'll see another. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a pitch. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen.
Up next is Giants.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Now
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slater off of first with 2 away. Tapped out in front of the plate. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Giants leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jason Hayward. The 1-2. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short, Ahmed. And they get the out on Smith.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. 2 down, nobody on. That's ripped. Base hit.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here comes Chris Taylor. And a base hit into right. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Mookie to hit. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 13-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. That one laced to center and a base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and third, 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. In the air, left side. Slater gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. Dodgers lead this one 13-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
That one catches the zone, and a count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. And here is Matt Chapman. Next next offering is in for a strike. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher.
Man at second.
Murphy.
Headed down the line. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
The batter. The shortstop. Nick Ahmed.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Ahmed. Late on that fastball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Bounce to the right. Rojas with the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner takes off. Slice to right. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And the right-hander deals. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Kicks and deals. Well struck right field. Soler ranging back on it. Got all of that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on 3. It's 16-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So Luke Jackson gets the call.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. 5 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting.
Austin Slater stands in. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And a pitch. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swings and misses, 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that?
2 balls,
but
1 strike.
you know what happens.
2 outs. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez drifts towards it, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Dodgers out in front, 16-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. The pitch. This to third. Chapman tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first
Freddie
baseman, number
Freeman
5.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Freeman.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh, that hit him. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly as it remains 16. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Fireeisen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Wade now. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you...
And a lunging grab.
Hell, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Jason Hayward. Here's a 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski ranging into the alley. He makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Nick Ahmed. Caught him looking for the K. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the second baseman, Cairo Estrada. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Giants. The left field.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly, still 16-0. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch.
Here. 1-2.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soler going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder,
Chris Taylor down. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Taylor races for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's Mookie Betts. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Just missed it. Throws to second. Tries to get back and save.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first. Play made. That ends the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Reckless abandon right there to rob a potential home run. He knew he was going to crash into the fence, but braces himself to hold on to that one. Just an outstanding job of focus.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mike Yastrzemski.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.